Like, can I move this back? It's all in my face. Jeez Louise. Today is going to be 1.5 milliseconds faster. Why? Yeah, why, actually? Oof. These lights, I swear. Okay, it's so bright. I can barely see. I can barely see. That is the perfect lighting right there, but I needed a little bright light right there, but I need a little bit of color. I need some color. Hey, Carl. Afternoon. Ooh, no, this does not give me the theme. That's better. Waiting at the airport, so I'm happy I'm getting this live. What's up, Purple Eater? How you doing, boo? David, what's going on? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. I don't care what the people say. I don't even look that way. Well, look that way. Look that way. Y'all remember that song? Okay. Allison, hi. I love that. I know. It's like, I know who that is. Hey, Allison. um, I want to talk about the job interview and how that went yesterday, and then spend a little time with you this afternoon, if you will. We do, unfortunately, because it's a vertical live, we may have some unexpected visitors. We will block those people out. We will try to ignore. Some we may entertain, but others we will not. As you can see, ooh. My hair was fine yesterday, so I will say when I was looking at myself in the interview that I did on a Zoom call, like we were okay there, but still, I was like really in my feels okay. I missed my Cowboy Carter show. Um, oh, Boots. Oh, I'm sorry. So I do want to say I was able to get my light bill taken care of this morning thanks to my sister, because I was literally short $20 and she just threw it my way. I was like trying to save every penny I had. I'm flat broke as of this morning, but it is okay. The lights is on. The rent is paid. I was like, Jesus Christ. But he needs to go to the grocery store and I can't, so we're just gonna have to work with whatever's in the refrigerator for right now and call it a gap. But no, I want to talk about this interview and I want to talk about some other things too, and just have like a key with y'all today, to be honest with you, for what it's worth. So, as much as I'm like, y'all know I've been doing YouTube for so many years now, and we've been doing this bit and this thing here, I do have to get another job. It's not a I want to, it's a I need to if I'm going to be surviving. Currently out here, the economy has completely changed. The way YouTube has done so many things has changed a lot for me. And so I need to be on, I just really need to be on it right now. I can't hope and depend on viewership to save me right now. So I really just got to do some more, if you will. You know what I mean? Um, and it has, these last couple of months has been sort of like a breakdown for me. I've had a lot of coming to Jesus moments, if you will, and it's tough to take in because I love doing this full time, but I got two fur babies, I got myself to take care of, right? So I have to go ahead and get this other job. But I still will maintain YouTube and still do YouTube. I like need to go get another source of income that also needs to come with benefits that YouTube is not offering me. If I'm gonna survive and then start to thrive, and then more so. And as you know, I don't have a car anymore. The car went kaput. It's just too many things were happening at once, and it was starting to overwhelm me, where I couldn't come on here and bring joy. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, D'Anthony? Belchan. And so this decision it's mine. I need to make it. I'm just ready for the next portion and step of my life. You know what I mean? So YouTube is work, but I need more, if that makes any sense. Like, I need more. Like, this is a lot of work that a lot of YouTubers do. So let's not negate that. YouTube is work, believe it or not, unless some people are like, nah, not so much. But for me, I'm just ready to move into the next portion, direction of my life, and it's time to, yeah, get on to the next page, if you will. And so for me, this is what's going on, and that's why I've been looking for work. I've been taking it way more seriously. It's just a lot of stress though, because now I'm like, I need someone to pick it up and blah, and it is what it is, or whatever. But yeah, so the interview I had yesterday was pretty good. I'm happy with said interview. I thought it went very well. I took Bleeker's advice because they know I'm long-winded sometimes, and was like, Matt, make sure to cut it if you feel you're going too long when you answer a question, which I did. The interview was an hour long. The person who interviewed me was pretty cool. We did it all over Zoom, so that was dope. And they know my situation because they were asking me, what are we looking for a job for? I was like, look, I do YouTube. You can see it on my resume, since that's freelance work is how that's considered for the job. When I asked them, like, can I put down on my YouTube? Like, yeah, that's work. I'm like, okay, thank you. So I told them I've been doing that for years and it's been successful, but I would like another job because A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And I've also have experience in the field already. So I was like, okay, work, whoopsie whoop, right? Okay. So after that, it felt like once I was, okay, this is what's going on. And when I was doing the ABCs with them, I felt like I can just flow into the conversation. And there were a few moments I did make them laugh. This isn't a comedy show, but I was making them chuckle because my answers were funny. You know me. Oh, I can't help me. I'm a goofball. I cannot help it. And so I was teasing my interviewer a little bit, and they thought that was really funny. And then they asked a question about conflict. Y'all are gonna be mad at me, but you may like this. It was funny. So the question was, like, let's say you're, okay, I don't want to give too much away, but let's say you're on a call and a customer is pushing back on, say, I don't want to give too much away, because it'll give away the job and I don't want to get doxxed. Let's say somebody is calling in and they have a problem with something and they don't discuss it or convey it in a way that's good, like they become argumentative. I'm like, or how are you going to handle it? And I was like, oh, well, what I would do. And I started to go in and start talking about how I would handle conflict in the workplace and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Bill. I couldn't get the words out. I brought up Drag Race. I brought up the episode with Mistress and Aja because, for one, when I said I did YouTube and I was talking to the interviewer, what shows do you cover? Oh, well, I cover shows that are under the LGBTQIA plus spectrum, but my main bread and butter is Drag Race. Oh, I love that show. Really? I parking lot. I was like, let me put a pin in that. I put a pin in it so I knew I could somehow, some way later, use an example from that show and be like, I'm a do this differently. So I basically said I was Aja in that moment versus Mistress in a situation. And so I was like, it worked out. And she got a real good chuckle out of it. She was like, oh my God, I hated that episode. And, I love Mistress, and I love Aja. I just didn't like all that. It was just so funny that she was sitting there and like trying to make, like, we got off the topic and then started talking about that. And I had to pull her back in. You know what I mean? Just ask him, Greg. There's no way of telling anything with anybody. People can be gay and just be gay. You don't have to look or act like anything to be a gay person. Just ask them if you really want to know, sweetheart. It's not that deep, I promise you. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I was here for it. I was like, okay, work, like all that kind of stuff. And I just was so excited and happy that the interview process went really, really well. And there were really no issues, honestly. Like, so we'll see what happens. Let's go see what happens. Go try to be gay in Dubai. I will. I will. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Also, notice that it's people with no faces, no pictures, talking about you, and you know they're nasty. You know I chew them up on a regular day. Like, I beat the piss out of them, kind of. Like, I'm that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I eat. You know what I mean? I know I eat. If you coming over here talking about all that, that's gross. But thank you so very much. I will take your engagement. I will take your views. That also adds a little coin into my pocket. So thank you. I thank you. Thank you. So like, like they don't know how this works. So I'm like, yes, come in here and do all of that. I get to take your money low key. So thank you. With the job, I'm hoping it does work out, honestly. I think it will. If not, it's cool, because that was one of my first interviews I've had in a while. The last one I had prior to that, it wasn't so great. I didn't really like it. It was like, I don't know how to feel about this. But this one I felt way more confident on than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Felt way more confident. Way more confident. No, you don't be gay, John. John, don't be gay. Also, learn how to spell. Learn how to spell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Allison, I'll add you as a moderator. Boops. Boop. Thanks, Allison. Deputize me too. Come on, Stephanie. Oh, you know what, Steph? You've been with me forever. So I should add you as one of my standard moderators too. Yeah. We'll take their views now. We'll take their views. We'll delete, but we'll take their views. We'll let them come on in here and think they got a voice. It is also 12:47 in the afternoon, so if they're not at work, so you can talk about me, but it's 12:47 p.m. Central Time. I know Stephanie is across the globe in a different country, so it would be in the evening for Stephanie, so that makes sense for them. Other people are probably at home on their off day, maybe on break. Hell, Purple Leader's at the airport. So, and I literally had my interview yesterday. Today's just my day of just chilling before I get back to the YouTube grind, plus some other stuff I'm working on too. Stephanie, thank you so very much. I saw the tippy poo you put on my Cash App. It is extremely, extremely helpful. That was a blessing beyond. So God bless you. Thank you so very much, Stephanie. And I'm always happy and thankful to have you in my life beyond all means. You know what I'm saying? You working from home, Leviathan, that's where I'm at right now. The work from home jobs are what I'm looking for, just because I don't have my car right now, and that makes more sense. And it's like, I'm not trying to be like screwed over on that. You know what I mean? Eric, your Project Runway review was killing me. Thank you so much for that, Eric. Listen, y'all, the views for that video, I swear to God, I didn't think that video was gonna do shit. I kid you not. I just made it because y'all asked me to. I love Project Runway, so I was more than happy to cover the show, but I thought, just like how the views have been for Drag Race France All-Stars and Drag Race this, that, and other, I think y'all are tired of Drag Race, and you're letting me know on my own channel. Oof. Because I'm looking at the views right now. Look, the first edited video. Remember, Maddie, you don't do edited videos anymore. I can't watch the lives, they're too long. Okay, I did an edited video. 967 views 2 weeks ago. 967 out of 22K, almost 23,000 subscribers. France All-Stars. Not even at 1,000 yet. Y'all get that video to at least 1K. Now, let me do a live, right? France All-Stars, episode 3 live. 573 views. Nobody watched that video. Nobody was there Saturday. I'm unfortunately gonna stop doing those videos Flo Coley, because it hit my channel hard that no one watched it. It was almost as if the Project Runway video I did didn't even matter. That's how YouTube calculated that based on the views. I'm not even kidding you. Project Runway season 21. 8.4 thousand views so far right now from 3 days ago. A video from 2 weeks ago hasn't even hit 1K. This is at 3 days ago, 8.4. Oh my, Tito, oh my God. Can I read that? Can I read that? Let me pull up my, you're stupid. That was such a funny, hold on, I can't read it off the phone. I have to go pull up my computer real quick. Let me pull it up on my computer so I could read your message. I want to do the same thing with Stephanie's, but I have to read it off the computer because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and every time I like swipe it down, it goes into mute and all that kind of jazz. Let's see here. All right, let's. Oh, D'Anthony, thanks you. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to address that. And I'm not going to be like D'Anthony, but I want to address that sincerely though, because I get where you're coming from, and it is kind of really the issue about what's going on with everything and why I'm having such a hard time with stuff. Why can I not read that? Really? Oh, that's under the other email. Mother fudge. What about the Cash App? I could do that one though. Can I not read? Is that under the book Matty-Rants? Hold on, let me see. Oof, I got too many emails. I got too many emails, shit. Oh, this is under this one. Thank you, Stephanie. Hope this helps. Well, thank you, Books. Is that a real cat? Stephanie, don't think I'm stupid. I love you, baby. Is that a baby cow in your arm? And I'm just now noticing this? Like a real baby cat? Look, I gotta zoom. Or is that a stuffed animal? Because it looks real. Is that a real baby cow? Oh. Aw. It's a lamb. It's a lamb. Shut the fuck up. Why is it like a cow? Why am I thinking a cow? Because it has the black and the white. That's so sweet. See, that's Jesus. When you see people with lambs and stuff, that's a part of God. That means they went to church. You didn't know this? No Sunday school for you. Okay. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Books. Thank you. Lamb chops, play along. Can I log into this on my computer? Cause I don't. And then Tito sent me a tippy poo cause gay. Yeah. So thank you, Tito. You sent me a gay tip. So thank you for the gay tip that you sent me. Your gay is so welcome, gay. Thank you, gay. Yes, gay. I will read that later and have a chuckle, Fred. I can't pull it up right now, but I will read it later and have a nasty chuckle, a cheek cheek, a cheek cheek. Okay, so shit. I forgot what I was talking about, and then I started reading. Oh, the reviews and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm gonna finish Drag Race France All Stars. I'm gonna finish that on Patreon. I'm gonna finish Brazil on Patreon. I will do the review for King of Drag, because there were reviews for King of Drag. So I will finish that up like I promised I would tomorrow or Thursday. So yeah, that is gonna happen. But the international seasons, they're not watching them. And it's okay that they're not watching them. I get it, but it hurts my channel, and it did this the last time when I was trying to cover everything for everybody, but nobody really wanted to watch it. And so it's not about me being like, you don't get your way. It's about me trying to being smart and knowing how YouTube, the algorithm, the way they look at the view this video and the view that, they put them together. So it's not just me getting, oh, well, that one did well and that one didn't do so good, so it's okay, Matt did a good, no. They're almost like averaging it out. Like, ooh, well, let's take that and let's take that, and maybe. So Patreon, yes. I will keep it there. I also do the reactions on Patreon, and y'all know I low-key do a light review during my reaction. Better yet, have y'all noticed on my Patreon, I have become way more vocal in if the show's not good, I'm quiet. But if it's really good, I pause, let's talk about it. Let's go over the scene. If it's a commercial break, I'm like, okay, we have to get in here. I'm getting way more vocal with my reactions. And so I wanted to keep that going with Patreon. And as you can see, I paid, what, $300 a year to use Vimeo service, and I now can upload over 1 terabyte every month of videos. So I can cover a lot. Oh, speaking of which, South Park is new tonight. That will be on Patreon. I will have my reaction on Patreon for South Park tonight. Oh, yes. Yes, indeedy. Okay. I thought Nicki Minaj and her husband were breaking up, but I think that's just people on the street talking because of some drama that happened recently. We'll talk about it today. I did bring topics. I did. Even with Legendary. Oh, I had a good time with Legendary. I had a great time with it. I love Legendary. And that's why I'm like, y'all, $1 a month, you gonna get everything. You do not have to be in the $5 tier. You don't have to be in the $10 tier. Hell, if there were 1,000 people who did the $1, which there's already 800 plus people that are on my Patreon, which is a gag, but some people have, opted to just be free and they wait for me to upload, then they like pay, and I'm like, girl, just $1 a month, 99 cents. That's cheaper than the Pokemon TCG Premium Pass. But I get it though. We all got shit going on. But if you got that Uno, it get you in the door for multiple choice answers. So I'll be doing that there. A lot of the shows that I just know aren't doing well on YouTube, I'll just cover specifically on Patreon. And the ones that are doing well on YouTube, I'll still cover on Patreon. And that's just how I'll do it, and not make this as difficult as I've been making it, which gives me more time this month to look for work. See how that works out? That gives me more time for work. That gives me more time to find work. That gives me more time once I find the work to still work on the Patreon and do the YouTube and not be overwhelmed, because I want to keep Patreon, I want to keep YouTube, and I want to have a job and that. And that way, that's what, 3 sources right there of work and income, and I maintain it, and there's a balance. And I don't lose my trip. I don't lose my grip on whatever I'm doing, right? I'm trying to work out a deal right now. Stephanie, if whatever Tito posts is good to go, Gatreon is fine. But thank you. I see you were on it though, Steph. Tito's family, just like you, Steffi. Oh, please forgive me if I called you Steffi and you hate that. I have a bad habit of nicknaming everybody who, once I know your name, it's a nickname. You're going to have to forgive me. Once I know your name, it's a nickname. Like, it'd be T. Like, I wouldn't call him Tito. It'd be T. You know what I'm saying? No, you good, Tito. It's okay. We all family over here. But no, if I met Tito in real life, I'd be T. I'd call him Titties. Just like with I'm Steffi. Allison be Allie. Allie. Oh, like I have a bad habit. Once I get to know your name and I lock it in, You're gonna have a song, you're gonna have a little nickname, some sort of every time I see you, because it's the only way to be. It's the only way. It's the only way. Cashmere reactions. Did you see the new Levi jeans commercial? Thoughts and theories about what any of that could mean? Oof. We're getting Act 3 next year for sure. Like we are getting Act 3 next year. Like we can just all come to that conclusion. That's how that lady operates, right? Like we gonna get it. The end. When is it coming out? I'm gonna give you my theory. March. Just like she did with this last one. Either March or because mind you, her birthday's coming up. She's gonna be 44 this year on September the 4th. 444. I haven't eaten. I will eat. Stop growling. I haven't eaten yet today. It's been a morning. I was trying to pay that light bill, beach. Okay. Something, I don't know if she's gonna do something for her birthday, which would be really cool if she announced like the movies coming out, or if she announced a visual thing or something. But everyone's like, wait, she's turning 44 on September the 4th. That's never gonna happen again. On the 4th, for the 44, for the 444, which is also the same album that Jay-Z had, 444. Y'all remember? So it's like, is she gonna do something for her birthday? Is we gonna get a drop for that? I don't know. Regardless of it all, now that I know that Ticketmaster does pay in full, I'll be at the concert. And I'm debating on going to the Brandy and Monica one now that I know that it's also with Ticketmaster too. I was like, bitch, I might have to get me tickets for that now. Now that I know it's paid for. We ain't got to pay all that immediately. Oh, these are good. Oh, wow. Who made these? Oh, wow, they look good. But I need milk with that. Sorry. A friend of mine sent me a picture. He's like, I made edibles, and then showed them to me, and I was like, bitch, those look good. However, I don't see them wrapped in bags. This looks like they just came out the oven. Like, do I need milk? Like, what's going on? Like, that's a lot to take in. I feel like it's a Southern thing. What's up, CJ? What's going on? The fact I was in Atlanta when her SUV got robbed and wondering if she's going to push up Act 3. She'll do that, and she's done that before, so I wouldn't knock that at all. You think it's going to be rock because everyone is hyper-focused on the motorcycle. I think it's going to be rock-inspired, like how Renaissance was house-inspired, mixed with multiple genres, how Cowboy Carter is country-inspired, mixed with multiple genres, and I think that Act 3 will be rock-inspired, mixed with multiple genres, paying homage to Black artists in those industries and fields, like she did before, that do not get their dues, times, this, that, and the other, the grandfathers, the godmothers, this, that, and the other. That is what I think she's doing. One thing that people don't give Beyonce credit for is while they say she's as dumb as rocks, which she's not, she's extremely intelligent, actually, and everything that she does has a point of view and a message behind. There is clear intention in things that she does, and it's way past the point of monopolizing it for money. It's way past that. It's much more. Mama is an activist, but she does it through her music and through her visuals. That's how Beyonce works. She does not work through interviews because she may not be the best interviewer or interviewee. Yes. But, you know, in other cases, when she has control of the narrative, it comes out very crystal clear. And that she's learned to do. And I really wish some other artists would follow suit in this. I want more artists to be quiet and to let their work speak. Because there are some, no, there's a lot that say a whole lot of nothing. And it'd be like, what are you talking about? And do you know your fans are listening to you? You don't even know what you're talking about. And now you got to come out 3 months later you guys, I'm so sorry. And you're on vacation. I'm so sorry. Or you're in the studio. I can't, I didn't know what I was talking about. Because you opened your mouth and said, and you had no idea what we were talking about. None. I'm starting to think that when people do that as celebrities, they're already paid and they just said what they needed to say. And that check done cleared. And now they got to be humiliated by the public. And then they get to come back and it'd be, oh, well, we still love you. Here you go. Because I'm like, ain't no way you just fixed your mouth to say that. I need to see Beyonce do a feature with Linkin Park for Act 3. Can you imagine? Yes. Actually, yes, I could, because Jay-Z and Linkin Park did a whole album. Don't get my hopes up. You want to know who I wanted to see her work with? Paramore. Yeah. I want to see her work with Paramore. Down. I want to see her work with old boy from Green Day. No shade. Like, yes, there are a couple of artists in the rock world I really need to see her do something with. I need her to do something with them people so bad. Like, please and thank you. There are a couple of... Hey, Nina. Hi. You see me talking? You want to say hello? You want to say hi? Oh, I got you. Here she go. All right, we're done. She's getting better. I told you, she's getting better at getting picked up. They're shedding like crazy. This heat. I'm trying to get all this hair flown up. All over the place. Oh, definitely Lenny Kravitz. Definitely Lenny Kravitz. Oh, absolutely Lenny Kravitz. But I don't know about new music Lenny Kravitz, but like the album 5 Lenny, that's what I need. Not current Lenny, but like back when he did 5. Like Black Velveteen energy, I think would be perfect for Beyonce if she's gonna do this rock infusion album. Like that 5 is his best album in my opinion. And that's one of my favorite songs. And every time I heard it when I was younger, I was like, dang, what if B was on this? It's kind of where my brain's at. Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Matty-Rants. This is a impromptu, random live, just Tuesday, if you will, a random Tuesday. And I just wanted to give you an update on the job interview that I did. It went very well. So for those of you who have been wondering, the job interview went great. I had a good time. I was able to do everything I was supposed to do. It was an hour long and I thought I answered everything perfectly. If I don't get the job, then that wasn't meant for me. But I do have another job interview Friday, which is great for another job I applied for. And I did apply for some more jobs today as well. As I said, I will apply for a new job every single day. I have to just find a new one that fits what I'm trying to do right now, because I don't have a card. I gotta work from home. It's the only choice I have. So yes, and I just paid a $250 light bill, so that's why I was like, baby, I ain't got a penny in my pocket, but when I see the lights is on and the rent is paid and I put my foot forward, I'm excited and I'm happy. And so this video is also to say, hey, I am gonna be not able to cover a lot of shows like I want to, but we will have scheduled shows like Project Runway, the panel, and certain other shows that I do keep doing, because once I get another job, I'm gonna be busy, but I'm also gonna keep my YouTube, keep my Patreon, and I'll just be excited to work and have more income as well as benefits as well. So yes, so we're putting our best foot forward. We're trying to keep good energy and not get consumed to the negative thoughts, because this past weekend is a little tough. Horror movies coming up. Oh, Eric, I will definitely be doing a horror movie sort of random live videos like this where I talk about specific horror movies. I will be doing like green screen stuff. Why am I didn't mean to save that. Oh, that's retouch. No retouch. Retouch. 38, 22. 38, 22. 38, 22. I don't like retouch. I look crazy with retouch. Yeah, October's gonna be a fun time. It's like I miss all the texture. I look crazy without it. Because this is me, 38. I'll be 39 in September. Mina's birthday, this mom over here, yeah, her birthday is on the 28th of August. So Mina's birthday is around the corner. My Virgo baby. And then Mamu's is November 18th. Ah, that's right, because she's August 28th, and Mamu's November 18th. The 8th. Crazy 88th. Crazy 88th. Heavy metal pizza. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a guy that does that? Is there a show like that? Is there a show like that? There's a show that's like that? What? Yeah, Mamu is Scorpio, Mina is a Virgo, and I'm a Libra. So it's kind of wild that my cat's Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Right on the scale. Yeah. I almost wish Mamu's birthday was in October, so it'd be August, September, October, but it's fine. He'll be in November. It's okay. Oh, Tito, happy belated birthday. I feel like we didn't get to celebrate you over here. Miss Girl. Mina is in the Funko. She's in the Funkos. She's in the Funkos, y'all. Did you make your little cubby over here? Do you want me to put a pillow down there? Her and Mamu. I gotta take this retouch off. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I look good regardless. Her and Mamu. Yeah. They like this one little blank. I was supposed to put Funkos down here, but I haven't put any. I haven't gotten any Funkos in a long time. I low-key miss collecting them. But they have made that their little area where they'll switch in between, like, resting in there, and then sometimes, like, they'll push bottle caps underneath it and just play and then pull it out and then push it back in and pull it out and push. They, like, make their own game out of it. It's crazy. I don't have a Labubu. I don't have a Labubu. I don't know if I want a Labubu. I've already invested in the Funkos and they're bullshit. Do I want a Labubu? Everybody's been going over the Labubus. That name is wild. It's like French poop. Labubu. Aniki, I would go to the movie theaters and see the OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 because I saw that in the movie theater when I was a kid, so it's only right. You want to say hi? Ma'am? Ma'am? Oh, we get a plop? We get a plop. We get a plop. Show the people how messy you are with all the food that you have knocked over. Show them. I don't get it either. No shade of the Labubus, but I'm like, those are like little demon furry babies. I don't know about all that. Belle Chan, I saw that video. And she's like, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, that's not, like, come on now. Like, you definitely could tell that was on some bullshit. Lakaka. Come on, Lakaka. That's not like a good drag name. Oh, Am I done? Can I stop petting you now? Can I stop petting you now? Can I stop petting you now? No? Yeah. She likes dabs. She doesn't like it when I put my hand out like regular like this. She prefers when I have the fist. And there she go. And then she goes right in like that. Ain't that right? Ooh, 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 ooh. You gonna plop? You gonna plop? You plopped? Ow, you plopped. Okay, can I get back to work, please? Please? Thank you. Okay. I'm like, can you all see the hair just flying in? Teenagers. What is Mamu doing? I need to put my clothes in the dryer, though. Hi, Maddie. So sorry I've been quiet the past few months, breakdowns and whatnot, LOL, but know that I'm always here in the background supporting you. Oh, Carlotta. Big hug. Big hugs. Oh, my goodness. Big hugs, big hugs. I get it. I get it. I mean, Tito, based off of Slation Royale coming out, they can just call it La Cat Cat. Because that also had a black face, too. Oh. Muhahaha. Oh, I will never let that girl go. Do you understand me? I'm just gonna, that is, get off of her. Sharkeisha, no. Nope. 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 Empty ass line of Dracon, everything. Nope. Ain't never gonna let it go. Nope. Nope. Especially how you came from my sister who's no longer here with us. Nope. 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 No. You talk badly about my deceased sister. Nope. I will, now it's forever gonna be on your neck. Every time I see you and the new teeth. It's very much that South Park episode. Fuck her. Fuck her. And speaking of South Park, 10 points for anybody that knows what episode this is. Oh, and if you have Xfinity, guess what? Cartoon Network is being moved to a higher cable package. Yes. Oof. I'm still pissed. I got an email today. Cartoon Network is being moved to sports and entertainment. So you may have to upgrade your cable package just so I can watch Cartoon Network, which is one of my stations that I have on 24/7. So I was like, so I'm going to have to cancel you for real, for real. Like, I've been wanting to cancel you. I've only kept you because there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G shows happening right now. But now I'm going to have to cancel you because what do you mean I got to add 50 more channels just for one? That's crazy. So I haven't called them yet because I saw the email. But once I'm done with this video, that's one of the things I need to do is contact them to see, like, okay, what are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? Because if you're asking me to pay more money, you can just cancel my cable now and I'll keep my internet and I will just get YouTube television because they always have offers and deals for annual commitments. If not that, you know what I mean? Hate that shit. DW, are you still in this live? And are you coming this weekend? Because if you're coming this weekend, we're going to go see Weapons. Not Fantastic Four. We need to go see Weapons. We must go see Weapons. We have to go see Weapons. We're going to go see Weapons. I had a friend that told me it was really, really good. They got to go see a pre-screening of it and was like, Matt, this is the exact kind of horror movie you like. This is all in your wheelhouse. This is your genre. This is you're going to live. And they would not tell me anything. They wouldn't tell me anything. They wouldn't tell me nothing. They're like, I can't say shit. I'm not going to give you not one clue. Just walk in blind. Have a good time, friend. I was like, no. He's like, you're going to lose it. I was like, no. So I'm excited. I got to go see it this weekend. Mamu. Y'all want to see Bubby? Hi, baby. Hey, Mr. Mamu. Hey, Mr. Bubba Bubs. Ooh, child, everything is gonna be alright. Ooh, everything gonna brighter. Ooh, child. Make sure them ears is clean. What's this on the back of your neck? What's that? What is this that I'm feeling? Okay. We're gonna have to brush you after this. That's what we're gonna have to do. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child. We're not even gonna, yeah. Tito, we're not even gonna pay that. We're not gonna pay that because that's somebody who clearly pays for Twitter. That's what that gave. It gave, I pay Elon Musk money for $100 a month for rage baits. Bad. We all pounced. Like, very much all of us just were like, no. That wasn't even like, let's debate and let's discuss. No, that was very, oh, honey, no. We see you. We see you. I can't. Isn't that right, Mina? See, I told you, she get jealous. She get jealous the moment I start petting one of them. She's like, okay, it's my turn now. But yeah. Okay, let's go outside real quick so I can put the clothes in the dry. No, I'm not. Never mind. Let me not do that. Because the moment I open that up, they're going to want to be outside all day. And no. I'll do it after I get off this video. Excuse me? Are you yelling at me? Hi. Bubby, why are you up? What happened? See, I told you. The moment, I'm sorry, Mamu. I know. I'm sorry. He saw me move the blind and was like, we're going outside. Okay, let's go outside. That's fine, y'all. I'll let y'all outside. Yes, she's a chirper. She's a vocal queen. She is a vocal artist. She's the singer in the family. Whenever I'm in the shower, she sits on this cat tower and she waits for me to come out the door so she can greet me. That is literally how she operates. Hey, what was that about? See, I told you she'd rather have the fist than the hand. She does not like it when your hand's like that with her. She like it when you do it like that. And then she's like, okay, I can work with this. But she don't like no hand. You know, see. Miss Thing. Oh, you're talking about the little whoop? Almost like she's contouring or something, her nose. Oh my gosh, Miss Mean. Okay, come on. Come on, y'all. Let's go outside. I'll do the rest of this video in my room. I have not caught up on the Gilded Age, but I'm gonna watch it very soon. I have another week of these and I gotta take them out. I'm gonna watch the Gilded Age very, very, very soon. Trust me, it's on my list. I love the show. I purposely waited straight Straight? Straight. Right, Victor? Straight? Straight. Straight? Okay. I'm waiting purposely for a couple episodes to pass because I like to binge watch the show. And just like me watching Dan to Dan right now, I'm mad that I have to wait for the next episode on the 11th of August. I'm a bit pissed if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a bit pissed off. I got to wait. I'm a little bit mad because Dan to Dan is so good this season. And then also Sakamoto Days. They did my girl right. Okay, my favorite from the order is Miss Mama with the buzzsaw blades. Love, love. Love, 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 love. Love them. Love them. Love them down, right? She is sick. The way she ate up one of the escaped convicts, oh my God, she wore that bitch out. I was like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, you need to see Sakamoto Days. Ooh, that episode gave me so much life. Sakamoto Days gave me so much life. Tugen Enki, is that her name? Or is that a name of a show? Hold on, let's get these kids outside. Come on. See, he up and at him now because he's outside. He loved the heat. Oh, that's a show? Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. But no, I've been waiting for a couple episodes of The Gilded Age to go through so I could be like, let me see what it's given. God forbid, like a wasp or something. This is from one drying session. I washed their pillows and their blankets yesterday, and this is from that. This is just from washing one blanket that the cats use and one pillow they sleep in. This. Madness. Literally, I could make a whole cat out of that. I was like, Jesus Christ. Trigger warning next time. I'm so sorry, Allison. I'm so used to, like, dealing with cat hair. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, what was that? All right, let's see what's in the pocket that I forgot about. These were some shorts I wore when I was 200 plus pounds that I will not get rid of because they're so comfortable. They do not fit me at all now, but I still wear them. Inside or outside, make a decision. Alright. It's too hot for the door to be open, so they gotta make a decision. It was a lighter. Mama, you go inside when I go inside. Because y'all like to go in and out, and I told y'all it's too hot. I have to start getting actually ready for work, which means I can't be here having fun anymore. I gotta be an adult. I'm trying to get there, CJ. I watched this on my playback. Thanks, CJ. Have a good day at work. Don't let them stress you out. Nobody gonna answer that question. Get Jesus. Go get God. Find some better friends. Weird bitch. My friend says he wants to turn me And you're on YouTube? You got bigger problems. Or maybe little problems. All right, and thank you. Imagine if I had spent time answering that question. Like, the fuck? Ugh, weird people. Okay. I want a blueberry muffin. That sounds really good, actually. Ooh, I need to do an Instacart order and get some groceries. We need to get some more wet food for the babies. I need to get some mop solution for my mop. It is time to mop these floors. Shiggity. Gotta get everything together. Oh, my hair. I just want to take it out now. How are you doing personally, Matty? I know things have been a little rough for you. The way I wanted to answer that with 3 different answers, but now I'm trying to find a way to put them all together. I am... Ooh, see, Tito, that's what I need to do. Thank you for reminding me. I need, whatever I get from the grocery store, it needs to be the meal tonight. And it's 1 o'clock, so that means that the chickens, the whole chickens, should be done. Ooh, so I can put in an order and they can bring me one of those whole roasted chickens. I can break that bitch down and I can make 4 days out of that. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. For me, I am okay. I'm okay, and that's the best way to describe me. I am day by daying this right now. I've had French press coffee before Leviathan. It's really good. But I'm doing a day by day thing currently where I know what I gotta do. I know what I need to get done. I just need to focus on that, and I need to block all the outside noise is what's happening. I don't know, it's weird. This past weekend, you know, I ended up meeting somebody and going on a little date. Ended up spending the night, and I thought everything was great. Like we didn't do anything. We didn't go there or nothing like that. But I felt, and it's because of just the way they were communicating, that it was a mutual thing. But then I found out that they're like, actually, I just want to just be friends, and you're such a great person, and like, I really like you, you're so much fun, and this, that, and the other, but you're not what I'm looking for right now. And it was like this big punch to my gut, and it's almost as if the rejection I've been facing throughout the majority of whether it's trying to find some more work or how I feel about YouTube or how I feel about other things is what was hitting. And to me, I wasn't looking for more friends. I was looking to be in a relationship or start talking to somebody. But then I also thought to myself, this guy probably heard me talk about YouTube. They were watching some people who I have worked with before on different channels. It was really funny seeing a particular YouTuber. I was like, oh, I know who that is, and blah, blah, blah. And I knew that was a negative for him, even though he acted like it wasn't. I knew me saying that I was looking for another job was a negative. I was like, okay. And me not having everything already established, like right now. So I said, okay, I'm not good enough for you. And he's like, no, that's not true. Like, you're a great person. This is not indicative of that. I said, but it is, because if it's about, like, say, sexual positions, that's one thing. That I can understand. That's not what you said. you said, all these positive things that you like, but, and so I'm not good enough for you. And for me, it hurt because we had so much in common. Like, we had so much in common. I was shocked, to be honest with you. I was like, whoa, like that really, it broke me. And then I almost was like, I don't want to even talk or date anymore after this. But then I said to myself, no, what I'm going to do, Matthew, is I'm going to leave myself open for dating. However, you are in the process of rebuilding and working on yourself. You are also in the process of changing things for the better and moving into a new direction in your life. The last thing you want is somebody who wants to see you the same way and not evolving or growing or becoming better. So if I meet someone along the way who can see what I'm doing and can respect that, that's who's coming with me. Anything else I will not accept. And so that's how I had to start looking at it. And as much as it would have been nice to be friends with that person, I wasn't interested in him as a friend. And I don't like it when we do that with dating, with this whole, you'd be so much better. That's not how I came into this. Like, that's not what the intentions were. So I'm not going to bullshit myself into being friendly with you when I didn't come in here to be friends with you. I got enough of them. I like to keep my circle small. And if that's the case, we should have met on that level, but we didn't. We met on a dating app. We talked on the phone. We did all of this. We planned this out. There you go. So for me, I was just like, no. You cannot be with me if you cannot handle me at my worst. And I will never, ever, 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 ever have somebody who couldn't take me at my lowest want to only receive me at my highest. I think that's bullshit. I think that's crazy work for, like, I need to be damn near perfect for you to even, no, because what happens when shit goes down? I've seen enough online, especially with those two, they said muscle bottoms. Hold on. Sorry, I just sent somebody some crazy shit. So, like, for me, it's like I've seen the people who everyone deems to be the most perfect be the most unstable. They look beautiful. They're physically everything that you want them to be. And they present themselves like everything is fine, but mentally there's a whole lot of going on upstairs. You know, I've been in therapy now for over a year, if not damn near 2 years, if you will. I've been in therapy. And it's been amazing for me. I do have days where, you know, I dip a little bit, but I always am able to pull myself together. No, there was something on Twitter between these two very popular Twitter guys, I guess. They're himbos or whatever. They're muscular and they were together. But all of a sudden, like after 2 weeks of them being online and talking about oohs and ahs and this, that, and the other, they now are exposing each other and they're crashing out online. They basically admitted that they're not living in an apartment. They're living in an Airbnb. They get the money to pay for the Airbnb based on y'all clicking on their photos and subscribing to their OnlyFans, or you engaging with their pictures in social media, this, that, and the other, with the jobs that they have and all that, where they're not related. And so now they're on the internet and all their business is exposed and they're exposing each other and then they're fighting each other. They have footage of each other doing all that. And I'm thinking to myself, these are the people y'all were worshiping and saying we're the finest ones and this is who we're trying to get. These are the people that I end up being compared to when I'm dating somebody. And then you're like, well, I'm looking for mask for mask. These are the mask for mask girls that the girls are chewing up. You know what I'm saying? The mask for mask crowd. Like, okay, well, this is them. This is what it is. Do we still want this? Like that's what it's giving. And so for me, you know, it's always funny when I see that, because I'm like, y'all laughing at them, but 2 minutes ago, y'all were fapping to them. You laughing at them in their embarrassment, but you were literally beating your rocks off 2 motherfucking minutes ago over these people. It's weird. So for me, I think I may have been a little too feminine for the guy. I think it could have been something to do with positions, or at least in my case, I think it was because I was like, oh, I love you too, but I'm also trying to change these things. He kept on saying, you're an influencer. So you're an influencer. So you're an influencer. And I was like, oh, Jesus, this is a problem. And he's not letting me know. He's just being nice. But yeah, I was really upset that day. And I told him, I was like, hey, thank you for being honest and telling me about everything, but this does hurt my feelings. Honesty does not absolve feelings being hurt. And the way that we were communicating, it was a different indicator. So I'm a little upset that I wasn't good enough for you, and I'm just gonna back away. And he's like, no, it's not that. This is not an indicator of who you are as a person. You're a great person. You're a great guy. My response to that is, if I was so great, if I was so good, so you even saying that is crap. Like, you don't even believe that. And it's also, you're wording this in a way to where you absolve yourself of whatever the issue may be. And whatever is the actual cause of whatever the case is. You don't want to really be honest. It's another Libra, so I should have expected. So for me, I think it's because I just don't have everything together, as well as other stuff that I'm sure was like, oh, I want more of a presenting in front of like straight people who are homophobic kind of sense. And I feel like that was the case. So I was like, okay, cool. You know? But it hurt because we had so much in common. There were so many things I thought were so cool, and this and the other. He was also very attractive as well. So it made me feel a ways where it's like, you are attractive, you are this, and you are that, but it's like, no. So I told him, I'm good on all that. Listen, I'm just gonna step away. Thank you again for a wonderful evening. It was a great time. If I had known that you weren't interested, I would have never stayed over. I would have left at 2 o'clock in the morning. That would have been not an issue for me. Like, you didn't have to do that. If that was the case, I really wish you would have said something, but I'm just going to back up. I'm just going to back away. I don't want it, whatever that is, and just be on that level. So no ill will. I just don't want anything to do with you ever again. Oh, on a friendship, no. No. I didn't come in like that. If we started like that, that'd been different. That's not how this started. So, no. So yeah. Maddie, it's not about you. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. It's not about being good enough. It's about them. True. But I also, Allison, I want to take what happened with me, but then still apply it to how I feel about myself and say that I want more for me and I want better for myself. So me feeling in the initial moment of not being good enough was valid. Later on, I feel differently, but for myself, I want more I can bring to the table. And I almost want to have all my boxes checked so no one can deny me. But I also I don't know, it sounds really gross coming out, but I would like to be in a relationship, but I also know I have to work on some things, and that is what I'm doing. There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's actually really perfect. Right there. That's dead ass the right way to look at it. It is. I felt emotionally exposed. And I was upset because it was like, wow, right? But then I'm also thinking, going forward, for the right one, or for even just me, I want to be more confident in what my boxes are that are being checked off. And I'm not, and that's the truth. And I'm dependent on a person and how they are as people and not just me myself. So it's a little bit of give and take to where I go. I get where they're coming from, but that should have definitely been addressed way early in the evening. And as for me, I just want to do more for myself so that way I'm more confident when I'm approaching dating and being able to not allow others, reactions or rejection to be so disappointing. Because even though I want love so bad, I just refuse to either settle for less or allow someone to make me feel less than. And that person, unfortunately, I know they weren't trying to, I felt very little, very low that day. I did. I felt very little. So I was like, okay, we need to focus now, and we need to get some things together. Oh, and remind myself to never allow those people back. Everything looks great now. You want to go. Have a great day. Have a great night. Whatever's going on with you, that showed me who you were. That showed me who you were as a person. So no, like whatever that was, whatever the case may be, you rejected. And so you don't get to come back. You don't get to, I made a mistake. Nope. Nope. You could have seen what the future was, but nah, it's okay. But no. But they're a great person, honestly. To be honest with you, I'm not dogging them or dissing them. They have a great job, beautiful family and all that kind of stuff. I just wish, had I known what was going to go down, I wouldn't have shared all my stuff too and been like, here's my dad and da-da-da-da. I thought we were like connecting on that level and we weren't. And so that's why it was so disappointing. It felt like someone just pulled the rug right underneath me. Like, whoa, I would never have showed you that shit. I would have never gone that far. You were volunteering this information. Here I go. So, yeah. But yeah, that applies to everybody too, that I've dated. And I had this recently happen with somebody who did me so dirty and then tried to walk back into my life like it was nothing. Like this motherfucker straight up, this person straight up. I mean, at least you listened though, but then you had to like mess it up. But based on your name, I can tell where you lie. It's not a Roman salute, by the way. Thanks. So, this individual has been trying to get in my life for a long time, and they still want to be a part of it. And every now and then, y'all, they will call me from some random number. But I'm very good at knowing that it's them, and I'm also good at hanging up the phone. But they've done me so dirty so many times. And every time I see them out and about, it's like they act like nothing happened, or they act like I'm just difficult. Like, oh, you was tripping. Oh, you was tripping. Da 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 da, and all that kind of shit. And it would drive me crazy because I knew this person was gaslighting me the entire time. And so the last time I saw them, y'all, they looked like a swollen tick, and not in a good way. I'm at the bar. I'm with friends, and he grabs me like just. Oh, you're not talking to me. You're not going to talk to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? Like, what? I'm like, what? Because I'm thinking about the last conversation we had. You ghosted me, left me stranded, where I had to come out of a $1,000, some change, just to like fix a situation where you were supposed to be there for me. And you didn't. And then when I asked and prompted questions, okay, so I find out, okay, so let me be real with you. Because they don't know, but I'll spill their tea. He was trying to have me as a side piece while the person he was with and him were on a break. We had been knowing each other for years, right? I remember I came over to his house one time, and it was like when I said I'm going to give him a little bit of a chance. I get to the house, y'all. There are pictures of him and this person all over the home. And I'm like, oh, that's just my best friend. That's just my best friend. I don't have my best friends all over my motherfucking house. Crazy. My best friends do not have me all over their house. When I go to Gerald's house, my picture is right above the refrigerator. And same thing with Jeff. I'm on the refrigerator or on the book mantle with our group photos, but not onezo dunzo together with somebody. Like, it's just you and that individual. Y'all giving real my first gay relationship tease. Like, what the fuck is this? And so I remember I spent the night, but we didn't do nothing because I was thinking to myself, this is crazy. I just want to get home. And he about to pull this little card of like, I don't want to leave right now because it's late. I said, okay, work. So I go home and I think to myself, we're not going back. Because clearly you have clocked game. That's what it is. When I did get an explanation about that person, he gonna tell me the boy went to jail for like fighting because his cousins was messing with him. And then I had to remind myself, oh, you're a liar because you lied 8 years ago about this. You lied 10 years ago about this. I've known this person since I was 16. I'm 38. So that's 22 years I have of you fucking with me for years. And I'm a forgiving person. If my friends, my real friends, my actual friends in real life, like Bleeker and everybody else, they will tell you, Matt, I'm way too forgiving. I'll let it go. I will try my best. That's why I have to be so stand your groundish when it comes to, return to relationships or exes and other friendships. I have to be like, nah, you fucked me over. You did something horrible. We can't go back. Like, I have to know my boundaries. So all that's happened, this, that, and the other. Mind you, again, he left me stranded. So now we see each other at the club. I just gave you a little bit of a background story. And he talking about, why you tripping? Why you tripping? And I didn't want to embarrass him in the club because guess what, y'all? I now see other people seeing us have this conversation and locked in focused. I also recognize I'm not just Matthew, I'm Matty-Rants out here. And some people know me from the internet. And this can be an issue, as well as him knowing that and him trying to take advantage of that situation. I said, please let go of my arm. Please let go of my arm. Just let go of my arm. I don't want to have to yank it out. Just let go. It is good to see you. You know what you did. And I said just like that, you know what you did. You know what you did. You know how you did it too. You know how many times you've done it to me. So no more, no mas, no more. No more. And I walked away. Grabbed me again. I said, no more. No more. I don't know you. Don't call me. I don't know you. Okay? They called me 2 weeks after that. I didn't answer. The call went just like this. Why are you being funny? You know who this is. Stop playing. Give me a call. You know you miss me. Give me a call. Call me back. You tripping. You playing with my time. Deleted message. Blocked number. Didn't even save the number. I just blocked number. I was like, and we're going to leave it there. And that's just me with everything now. I don't want to return back to anything that made me feel bad. If it didn't make me feel bad, that's different. If it was something that uplifted me, that's different. If it's something that where there was something positive out of it, that's different. But if it's always drama, if it's always mess, if it's always something, why am I being the vessel being used for your ABUSE? Why am I the vessel? Why am I the doll, the spirit, the soul, the inner? Why me? Because I'm too nice. So yeah. Currently me, and this may be the longest answer I've had for Liam about how I'm doing, because this so stemmed from that question, but look at me still remembering where this stemmed from. I said stem cell. That's how I'm doing right now. I am rebuilding confidence. I'm rebuilding professionalism outside of my home and YouTube. I'm rebuilding me in a better way going forward and something to lock into. And I'm also taking my channel more seriously, as well as learning balance. Learning balance and getting my finances together. I'm up there. I'm not old by any means necessary. Certainly don't look it. But I'd like to start taking my life a tad bit more seriously and just hold myself really accountable for a lot of stuff going on right now. Because as much as I have my friends to do that with me, it's time for me to have those moments. And I think my relationship with God has become stronger over these last couple of months because I have been praying a lot more. But it's also just because I'm seeing my prayers get answered in real time. I'm seeing my answers get, my prayers get answered in real time. But I'm also noticing that the ones that don't get answered are being answered. The ones I keep asking about and start happening. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to go about this a little bit differently. Because maybe what I'm asking is not what is actually there for me. Maybe I need to do this a little bit differently. Maybe I need to go about this a little bit. I'm going to do some changes. Very much that. So, yeah. Because no is an answer. No is an answer. No answer is also an answer too. Not hearing anything. Silence is an answer. So that's just where my mind is at right now with everything. I am looking at life a lot more positively. I know it's been negative for the past couple of weeks, and so my brain, my heart, my spirit, my soul, everything currently with me right now is about smile through it, pray on it, push through is currently what I'm doing. Jesus. So yeah. And that's been good, but it's tough because I have days where I want to be like, woo, and then other times where I'm like, oh, that's me. So we'll figure it out. Also I want to answer something too, because I've noticed in a couple of the comments where, and I know it's trolling because it's very Reddit code. I know exactly where it's coming from. It's like, oh, this is very Reddit coded. The idea that I'm being disingenuous with my energy is wild. The idea of me being disingenuous on this platform that I have literally exposed the majority of my outside life on, damn near while removing the addresses, y'all are fucked up and crazy. I've literally been at the end of my rope with you. To call me disingenuous is so funny. So yes, every time I see those kind of comments, I know they come from a particular thread. I also notice the same screen names that do it, the people who I didn't block but simply just deleted. And I know that's you just trying to make me go into a dark place again, and you won't have me. So there. I hope that helps. I hope that really do help, because I was like, dissing what? Bitch, what? They got in the car with me and drove across country with me. They saw the car get gone. They saw me have to go back home. They saw me go to Vegas. They saw me go to... No, nothing disingenuous about it. I'm most certainly not sitting there parading a child with special needs, asking for donations for a school where the child already has everything taken care of, and then somehow end up in a hotel mysteriously later because you have issues with people. That's never happened. Right, Chantel? That's not happening, right? Right? That's not what you're doing. Love out to you in Ireland as well. Did you know that that's going on right now in that lady's stream? Speaking of which, I am familiar with Girl World. Amberlynn Reed, Oh well, she was doing a widespread something. She had something to say about a lot of people, and I was like, oh, okay, I got you, girl. So this is my response to that. But listen, so in Girl World, because Chantel and Amberlynn are like the main mascots of Girl World, baby Amber, it is wild that you got on that live stream and you basically were like, Emily's a liar. Let me tell you this, that, and the other. But every ex-girlfriend you have had seems to tell consistently the same thing over and over again about how you are in relationships. To the point where me, others, people in the same universe that watch videos, whether it's your videos or reaction channel videos, we have seen you do it and then turn around, gaslight the audience, and play dumb and do all the rest of it. It's insane to me. But how are you going to get with a feeder? You're literally over 400 pounds. You got with a feeder. You knew what they were. You try to protect them from it. And now you're trying to expose them and say they're nasty and horrible people. Allison, did you see that shit? She was mad when she saw her ex was on like some sort of Reddit thread. She was more mad that she was looking at other girls who fed her fetish versus her dragging her, calling her Pocahontas. Never forget that it's your world I know about, girl. And Errol are exhibiting this exact behavior she's getting exposed for. Exactly! Exactly! And it's insane to see it happen because okay, Johanna, I'm never going to encourage y'all to get into that world because it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. When you get into it, it's wild to see because it's like almost like watching people be on a cycle. They inspire me to not be in those cycles. Like, I don't want to end up like those people. Like, ugh, like, golly, y'all are so perpetually online that you have lost whatever humanity that you have, right? So Amber's dealing with her exes always exposing her and her playing the victim, and then her finding a new health scare that happens every time she has to deal with something, so that way people like feel sorry for her, right? But then you got Chantel Foodie Booty over here. Imagine being a Canadian who moved to Kuwait but who had to leave Kuwait because you were going to get sued out there. You were already running away from Canada because you weren't paying your taxes that you say you're paying on now, but you find ways to, I guess, get around it. You are bipolar. You have so many things that are going on with you. You're impulsive as fuck. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, Stephanie, you correct. Like, it's gotten worse. It's really gotten worse now. Now Chantel is in Syria, of all places, because her husband, who is Syrian, who lived in Kuwait, had to leave Kuwait, can't go back to Kuwait. There's issues with his visa. As much as she wants to act like we don't know, he would be able to move around if there weren't issues with the visa. But there are issues with his visa, so he can't go nowhere. Because he's yes, and I know, Stephanie, you know, as a traveler, Syria. And she was there when it was attacked, when the whole building she was there when it was attacked. They were an hour away. They were an hour away from that. She hears gunshots at night. This is a whole white woman from Canada in Syria because of her Muslim boyfriend. I want to also stress that she has a race fetish with men of color because she's a bigger girl and she feels like the big girls don't have as much love from white men, so they have to go towards men of color. That's the stereotype. That's one. But she's also racist as hell. She has gone out of her way to describe black people as coal. She has gone out of her way to, for one woman that she didn't like, whenever she said she was had a whole bunch of men over, she made sure we all knew they were black. Like, it was specifically, and she said it loud, like, black, like the way she did it, even though she was with the whole African. Continue, but she does fetishize men of color. And she tries to use them and do the whole bit. And then she adopts their race and ethnicity as her own. And she tries to placate that and use it against people and then go, y'all are racist, when she is the real one. It's the tea. Oh, I've already figured her out. She would never want to go toe to toe with me. Oh, like, you know how they had that one Allison where they had the live chat where they were interviewing her. She would never want me. Ooh, because I pull out the receipts. Oh, and she says the R word often. She doesn't want to take it back. She says she's sorry because she knows some of her fans don't like it, but she's an ableist. She is an ableist. She's a racist. She's a bigot. She's a fetishizer. She's all of that. All of it in one. Privilege, full-on bit, everything. All of it. Oh, baby, I'd have a field day. I wouldn't even have to talk about her weight. I wouldn't even mention I wouldn't have to mention she's big. Like, her as a person is enough to go in. It's enough to drag her on. Oh, and an animal abuse. Thank you. That too. And a huge liar. All that. All of it. The way that she picks and chooses who she can go up against, because I think to myself, there are a couple of us in this world that know how to really go in. She don't want it. And she's one of those people that will over talk you to make their point across. You know how kids do that whenever they're like wrong? She will not let people get their point out at all. She will over talk you. She will play the victim. She will like turn, you guys, I'm feeling so bad right now. It's so messed up, right? So messed up, like so very messed up. It's all that kind of stuff. Yes, very much unlike me. So continuing on, she basically, Maddie, on a side note, what do you think of the latest season? I haven't seen it yet. I gotta watch it. It's on, you know, that's one of my favorite shows. It's on my list of binge watches to do. I was waiting for it to get to a certain point to where there's like only 2 episodes left. So that way I can like go through the going throughs. Because I hate waiting weekly for Gilded Age. I hated that. You saw that little piece of punk try me? Unlike you, let me guess, fan of cats. I know, you're in a little apologizer. I can say the fuck off my channel. Anywho, I called him that. Did I? I think it's crazy that she moved to Syria like Dow. Moved to Syria. Okay? Salah went out there to now evict the family that was in their family home because a lot of Syrians are returning to their homes. This whole thing that's going on with that. She's, of course, that's her husband, as she says, and she's gonna live with him no matter where or what. Their power would go out consistently in their apartment because they run off of government electricity, okay? They run off of government electricity, okay? That's fine. That's Syria. That's what Syria. They have it like for an hour or so, right? Did you notice this, Allison, that all of a sudden she was in a place that had electricity and she's doing these cooking videos with this family that they're friends with? But we find out later, because she admitted it, and I thought it was so funny because I'm like, you just admitted it, that that's Salah's family that you were low-key staying with. Those are not just his friends. Those are people that he knows that he's taking care of. Like, you a fucking liar. You then put a child with Down syndrome on camera to raise money for a non-existent charity. I'm not kidding. We love this girl. She's such a great girl. Look how pretty she is. Like, almost like it was a dog, the way she was talking to the child. They need some money to help her go to school. They're living in a house with constant power. They're in an actual home with power in a nice area of Syria. And you're asking for people to donate for her to go to school? And mind you, she tells everybody online, well, the family's well taken care of. So why do they need to send the girl money? Who is this for? So she sat online, and people were saying that she was using the girl, and she's like, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. Please follow where I'm going with this, because it's about to get... They're saying she's grifting, and that she's been doing this before. She did this with the cats in Kuwait. She's doing this with this special needs child now. Somebody with literal Down syndrome. I'm like, this is madness. She only gives community updates. She's like, I'm gonna show you how much money I made on the videos, right? She posts one receipt from 2 days after the video. Mind you, the video has been up there with multiple views now, so it's made a lot more money. Videos do that. They don't just stop at the day. So now we're like, well, how are you getting the money? Because you don't have access to your money in Syria as a Canadian, where you're still keeping your money under Canadian dollars. They have someone that can go to another country and get it. I'm sorry, something you're not allowed to have, you're gonna have somebody go ahead and get it for you and bring it? Okay. Now, mind you, we ain't seen her in the apartment that the power went out since then. Like, we'd only see her at this family home now cooking with this family, because she wants to be, again, she wants to be, I hate to say this, but she wants to be oppressed. She is a white woman who wants to be oppressed. She wants to be one of those white people who is considered like a person of color, so people can treat her differently. I'm not bullshitting you, okay? So she tries her best with Arabic and learning all these languages and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Mind you, she lived in Kuwait for 3 years, never got the language down, never tried, not once, not one time. She knows only very little words and never did the call of prayer. She did it performatively for the first 3 months she was there, 5, 6 months. After that, you could hear her in live streams. You could hear the call of prayer happening in the background, and she would like purposely ignore it. But you're Muslim, but you're calling us now, we're racist against this, that, and the other. It's crazy. So check this out. I'm not done. It's still going. This is where we get to the wrapping up part. So now that you got this money after parading this special needs girl in front of everybody, you had her picture up, you posted her face and shit, you're telling people, hey y'all, we don't want to post any more receipts because that might lead people to start doing some deep diving, and they can find out more information about her and find out where her school is. You've already posted her face on the internet. You have shown people where you drive from and how far away it is from you. People can figure that out. It's not that difficult. And again, you posted the little girl's face on your video. You didn't blurt it out. You posted that child, an innocent child's face on your page to use her to get money for her schooling. That she told us, guess what? Y'all, she's taken care of. We were able to pay for her school with very little left over. Oh, the video was reported Leviathan, but YouTube didn't do anything about it because YouTube does pick and choose when they want to follow through on the extreme stuff, okay? She thinks that YouTube has got her back. They really don't. They're just picking and choosing right now. And that's just the truth. That's the sad part, but it's the absolute, they're really just picking and choosing. And it's sad. It's sad. Hey, Corwin, it's really sad. Like, it's no bueno. Remind yourselves, she's been sweating in an apartment in Syria with no AC. The power is only on for a portion of the day. All that kind of good stuff, right? They were also cooking together with the family at one point in time. How come the whole family got sick? The entire family got sick. Everyone knows that Chantel has no hygiene skills. She does not bathe for multiple days at 400 plus pounds at all. She's one of those people that sprays on perfume and walks away. That is her. Listen, I watch Unicorn Pondu. That's an actual internet friend of mine. Shout out to Uni. If I ever got in that world and started doing reactions to her, and she came for me, oh, it'd be over. It'd be over for her. I would say that right now. Bitch, I don't play fair. These hoes are nice. I'm not Charlie Gall. I'm not these babies. I'm going to go in. So I watch from afar and I enjoy the way everybody else takes. Shout out to Stuff K said on Twitter. Shout out to Unicorn Fondue. Shout out to Chicken Pickle. Shout out to Piggy online too. Thank you for those recaps. Shout out to No, I Don't Think So. There's a couple I watch that are excellent recap channels of this person for both Amberlynn and Foodie. So y'all imagine this. She put this special needs girl up. She asked for money for the school. She tells us that we were able to pay for her school and had just a little bit left over. So we're going to put that towards other stuff. But Pulpy Santex too. I like him as well. I love the snark from him. I love the snarkiness from him. But that and Mr. Snowflake too. And come on, Matt, get to the point. She then makes edited posts. Like that post was like, hey, we did all this, but then she's re-editing it back and she goes, oh, we're not going to share any more information because we don't want to dox these people, yet you showed their face and you've already given away information that would lead us to know where exactly they're at, but pop off. To then followed by, you see how the reactors are. The reactors are taking advantage of this situation. Me trying to do something good for this child, they're trying to take advantage of that. So in other words, Chantel has now painted herself to be this sort of like hero and Joan of Arc, if you will. And like, I'm doing all this to help this little girl, and these mean old nasty reaction channels are trying to paint this differently to make money off of me. How gross that they're exposing what you're doing. So here's where we get even crazier. This is where we're going to wrap this up and I'm going to pull y'all in and I'm going to end this right here before we go into another topic. She's now in a hotel. Somehow the views have been down. The money's not been as good, but we've been able to travel this, that, and the other. You still are trying to pay back Canada all the back taxes that you owe. You do a whole charity for this little girl for school. I'm gonna stay with my man. I can, you know, being without power shows how privileged I was, to then now being in a hotel fully AC'd out and saying, I needed some time away from him. And, you know, I don't like people. And we were around his family. We were staying with his family for a little bit. I thought you were in your own apartment. Now you were staying with the family. So you were in the apartment. It became too much. Then you went to go stay with the family. The family was too much for you to take in. I thought those were just friends of yours. That's not your friend. This is family now. And you used that opportunity that you had to bring this little special needs girl up here, and you used her to pull in traction and views into your channel. So that way, I was like, I mean, I know someone just asked about how come her channel hasn't been taken down yet for that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and Julia's, the cat that she left for 3 days with no power and no AC in that house, that part, she done gave it to somebody to hold. They're watching the cat for her. This is the same cat she uses as a device for her fans to then send her money to go back to Syria to go get the cat. Left that cat, no air, 3 days. I was like, what the fuck is going on right? I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Do you know when I leave my house, I think about Mamu and Mina, and maybe 30 minutes later, like I'm consistently worried. Like I be like, oh, wait, I've been gone too long. What happened? I've been gone too long. Days without, oh, they'll be fine. madness. Mind you, she was, but now she's in AC. Now she's in her hotel and she's happy. If you're watching this, Chantel, fuck you. You're a bitch. You're a horrible person. You are trash. You are terrible. You are a disgusting human being. And we have every receipt and we have every bit of evidence that's around us for us to verify that information about you. Okay? All of it. All of it. All of it. You have type 2 diabetes that's not even, you're not even taking your insulin. You're taking something that you've, metformin. Girl, you look crazy. Y'all see me losing weight? Water weight and weight are two different things, sweetheart. Like, you're sweating profusely, so you slimmed a tad bit, but you are huge and you have type 2 diabetes. Your feet, your toes are curling in on themselves. You look like you smell. Not because you're big. You just look like you. Any word on Pete's? Oh, he ran through his inheritance. Stephanie, come on. Yeah, you definitely in the Lord. He ran through that inheritance. And mind you, whenever Chantel came back to Canada, they were in talks and they were trying to do something, but that didn't go down that way because, mind you, Chantel can't use Pete's like that no more. Pete's is too kind to her, even though he is one of those people who, okay, I'm going to talk about it. Here I go. It's about to get heavy. Remember when Pete said he was trans? Didn't do anything for that process though, but just said that they were trans. All right. I'm going to say something very controversial, but I'm going to keep going with it and I'm going to keep doing it. Pete's is the example that Republicans want to use against the trans community that is not anywhere near what that is. And I don't even want to like knock him that low, but let's be very clear, that man, there's a lot wrong going there. And when he told everybody he wanted to be trans, and I saw not one lick of him trying to do anything, because he's no longer that anymore. I said, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. I got it. Borderline personality disorder. That little My Little Pony story was, that was enough. I was like, y'all don't even know what this is. Now, this is the stuff. This is the person you're looking for. This is what you're looking for. Oh, no, David, what I'm referring to is she doesn't take it like she's supposed to with metformin. Like, at all. She does not. Like, we barely even know when she's taking it. Because she'll tell us some days, she's like, I'm trying to work out the diabetes naturally. That's an actual quote. You can cure yourself of type 2 diabetes. I was like, and she's not even really taking it. She's like, I'm out here in the heat, you know, natural eating. We're eating healthy. We're going to knock this out. I had pre-diabetes. I was pre-diabetic. That's different than being diabetic. Okay? Doesn't it sound like BPD? Thank you, Corbin. Don't it sound like it? I'm like that. Y'all, it be, again, watching this online and then having a community around it where it's like, we're all paying attention together. That's what it's like watching Girl World. Like, we're all there to get, like, we're all, like, we're seeing this too, right? Like, we're seeing this too, huh? Like, we're seeing this too. Yeah, I was gonna wait until they were blocked before I say anything else. But yes. Oh yeah, Foodie Booty did put out a false police report on a man that actually did put his hands on her, but because she still loved him, she withdrew the report back, and then she blamed his previous victims and said that they probably deserved it, or they provoked it and did this, that, and the other. Yes. That is all true. And there's proof of that. All on YouTube. Yep. Who is in jail now? Oh, and Dee Dee, ain't nobody feeling bad for you. Stephanie, I know you haven't been in the mix a little bit, but they broke up. Apparently, Dee Dee has now come out and admitted that Natter has been putting his hands on her, and now he's currently in jail, and she's taking full credit for that. I'm not even bullshitting you. This is like, yeah. But then everyone's like, okay, so what about your mom and how he did your mother? And what about this, that, and the other? It's like all of that kind of shit, but... Ooh, no one says that in this group chat, so you clearly are not a part of this conversation. And remove. It's about time we wrapped up this live, y'all. Some kids are getting off at school. Dee Dee needs to go on and live in obscurity. Yep. Like, now that this is over with, now that you're done with him and all that jazz, bye, Dee Dee. Bye-bye. Bye, Dee Dee. That's all we need to hear from you is, okay, now that you're done with this and now that that's over, because you did seek out this man through Chantel's chat, let's be very clear. You did. You were a fan of Foodies, and then you went after the man that you knew was a dog to her in the first place because you was around the corner and you played into that. So let's not act like you're innocent here and y'all just knew each other and found love and this, that, and the other. No. Let's not do that. You got what you deserved. Matty, she still hasn't gotten her karma if we really want to talk about it, to be honest with you. But it'll come. It'll be there. Mm-hmm. Either way. But no. What was that? Oh my God, they're trying to get really creative. Trolls are not doing a good job. They're not doing a good job with this live today, are you? Can you do a dedicated Girl World stream one time? You want me to? You know, I think if I did, you know what? Damn it, Allison, I think I might have to. Fuck. I think I might just have to, honestly. I'm loving all this. To be very honest with you, I'm really loving any interaction, whether the trolls or not. These are views, baby. Feed the machine. Keep feeding it. Best drag queen from RuPaul. They're all great. They're all, except for a few that I've talked about in the past. They're all amazing queens. I can't say the best. I'm a Libra. I cannot give you greatest of all time. I'm too. That person's really good, but this person too. Except for Sharon. And except for Serena, and except for Cat, and except for Eureka, and except for Soju, and except for, who else? Sherry Pie, and except for, and except for, and except for, and except for, and except for. Who else has been canceled? Except for, You know what? I think I will. I think I will do a Girl World live stream once a week to cover what has been happening. And it will be like one of these kind of vertical lives too, to where it's just very like long-winded recaps of what's been happening so far. Yep. I think I will. Because as you can see, I know everything. I'm like a decade deep into the stuff. Like I real talk am a decade deep into it. Dead ass. Like I'm fully aware of everybody's everything. I'm aware of Amber's beginnings. I'm aware of Chantel's beginning. Rosie. Oh, I had hope for Rosie. I did. I had hope for Rosie. I remember when she made that whole video of her in the swimming pool showing us how buoyancy works and density in water, talking about Chantel, and she was reading her. I was like, oh, I like her. I even subscribed to her. And then she showed her ass. And I was like, oh, so y'all all the same people. Okay. Okay, let me look up this anime real quick because I've never heard of it. I'm caught up on Sadamoto Days and I'm caught up on Dan. Those are the two I'm caught up on. Dan's great right now. Gigi, I didn't know I was gonna like him that much. I love Gigi's character. The evil eye is dope though. That is one of the coolest transformations. I think the soccer with the soul spirits is pretty awesome too. But I'm also a fan of I don't know. I just kind of like the last couple episodes was very, very cool. I really, really like Dan. And in Sakamoto Days, who is the girl with the buzz blades that's in the order that she's dressed all in black with the veil? Holy shit. Dan and Sakamoto Days are on Netflix. Those are Netflix ones. Yeah, I like Gigi. I was like, oh my God, Gigi. His story is so sad too. I was like, oh my baby, what Gigi? Okay, I'm typing in this anime name. What the fuck is this? This looks very dark. It looks very dark. It's on Crunchyroll. I think I deleted my I think I got rid of my Crunchyroll. Oh my gosh. Battle action. I'm sold. Ooh, someone give me their Crunchyroll login. I can't get another login. I can't do another login. Okay. I just pulled up the whole like website or whatever. Okay. Read chapter 1 for free. I will. Let me make a screen grab of this. I love The Water Magician. I just finished Apothecary on Netflix. Cute anime. Okay, screen grab that. Remind you to watch that. Delicious in Dungeon was cute binge. So yeah, some of the cutesy ootsy animes I don't really get into. I like the battle action ones and the dark and twisted ones kind of, but I'll get there. Man, they have a new power system on that. Ooh, okay. Check out this Girl World then. Yeah, Girl World is what Unicorn Pondu is a great reaction channel. Piggy, Piggy, is also a great one that does recaps. No, I Don't Think So is a good one. Chicken Pickle is one of my favorites. Yeah, go through the reactors. Don't give those bitches, and I'm saying it just like that, don't give those bitches any views, because those are evil people. They don't need more money to feed into their narcissism, because they're both narcissists on different levels and on same scale, but different levels. Yeah, watch the reaction channels because they're the ones that are getting it right. They're going to tell you the truth. Yeah, don't watch them. They're not going to tell you the truth. There will not be a hint of honesty there. You got to go through the reactors for sure. For sure. And let me know if y'all are like confused by that. I will send you a list of people who I watch religiously and I'm subscribed to it. I make sure every time they post something, I'm like right there. I would have said Karina too, but she repeats herself a lot. That's the only reason why I wouldn't say Karina Kaboom. You may like her. I did it first too. She starts to repeat herself in every video. I'm like, you just say the same fucking thing, girl. You just be repeating yourself. Somebody said something. There was a question. I missed it and I wanted to answer. I just picked up the 7 Deadly Sins. Have fun with that one. You're not going to like the last season. You might like the last season. You're not going to like the last season. You will enjoy it for what it's worth, Liam. It is a great show. I did not like the last season. But it's a good one. It is a very good one. I did not like the last season. You get your tickets to Demon Slayer on August 15th? Yes. I have to go see the movie because you know they're going to make us wait to watch it all on television. And I don't want anybody spoiling it online. Especially for Infinity Castle. And it is the last for Demon Slayer. For those of you who are fans of that show, that's the last arc, is the Infinity Castle one. And it's going down. I read the manga. It's going down. 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 I'm a rant packer, but been on. I'm a rant packer. I don't know why I love the sound of that. Not a part of the rant. I'm a rant packer. That reminds me of The Office. For those of you who've seen The Office, is it Todd Packer? Is that his name? The Packer, all that kind of stuff. Is there a gay Grinch movie coming out? I'd be excited for that. I think the Grinch is gay. So that's not actually a read or a joke. Yeah, the Grinch is gay. You're still typing, but I can't see it because you've been timed out. Loser. Imagine being timed out and you're like still trying to get your point across. Gotta log into that new Google account. Hurry up, friend. No. Loser. For those of you who remember Housewives of Atlanta, that moment when Phaedra does it, that's every time I think of that loser, I think of her saying, yeah, loser. I did watch Black Clover. Aren't we still missing a season or two? Like, that's the only reason I stopped, because they have not continued on and they're not finished telling the story. So I was like, what's going on here? I worked at Barnes & Noble, so my manga is good. Oh my God, lucky. I would work at a Barnes & Noble just because the smell is good. The smell of books is amazing. I hate to tell y'all, love to tell you, the smell of a book is amazing. You'd have to tell me. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm a virgin. Also, that's really weird that you want to know what the power of semen does if you put it in your mouth. I'd say the best way to find out is from experience, and only you can find that out yourself. So enjoy that cock you're gonna swallow later. Okay? Thanks. Sweetie, I'm not the gays in school that you pick on. I'm the one that beats you up after class. I'm the one that reads you. I'm the one that drug your mother across the stage. I'm the one that's going to continue getting you together later on in life. I'm the one that can actually fight. So you can do all that. Y'all can say and do all this with me. I giggle because those words do not hurt. The children, that's different. Those are they're not used to this life. I've been here too long for someone to slur me and for me to be upset. Been here way too long. Like, it was such a specific question too. It was like, why would you act, like, if you're gonna be funny, like, you gotta really know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because, girl, you talking about what is the power of spunk. Bitch, ask yourself that. Open your mouth the next time you're jacking off. See if it lands there, but you may not be a shooter. Oh! We gotta go. We may not be a shooter. just bad, just straight, just straight nonsense. All right, y'all, listen, we're out the door. I gotta go. I have fun with you today, including the weirdos that popped on in here. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to Tito. Shout out to Stephanie. Thank you so much for those tippy poos. Those were, whew, y'all changed my trajectory of my whole week. You just do not know. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you so very much. I thank you so very much. DW hid your message, so I don't know what you said. I have no idea what insult you gave me. You'll have to see me the next time I do this vertical live and they summon you out of the existence of nowhere. Maybe next time you'll get me. Maybe next time you'll make me sad. I am still on Cameo. If you want to book me on Cameo, go ahead and send out that request. I have reactions on Patreon, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. So if any one of you trolls on here need a free week of Paramount Plus, because I know based on what you're doing right now, you're not paying for any subscriptions, you can get a free week on me. Click that link. And if you did want to drop a tippy poo in my jar for me dodging all these people today, or whatever the case may be, or just for your boy hosting, maybe you want to show a little bit of love, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattMatt924, or $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Have a great rest of your day, Matty. Thanks for deputizing me. I need to get faster with these trolls. It's okay. It's fun because whenever we do this and we bring in new moderators, y'all will start to see when I do vertical lives, that's when this happens. The other lives, they don't be coming through. But these are the ones that YouTube be promoting more than the regular lives, so that's why it happens. And so they ask and require for people to step on in. But it's okay, no worries about these trolls. I have gone to other people's videos like this before, to my other people in the community, and this one trans woman, I feel so bad for her because every time she goes live, they swarm her chat, and she doesn't have a big audience, and I wish more of us were in there to give encouragement, but all she do is answer troll comments all day, but she getting paid. It's just like, okay, she getting paid though, but I'm like, whoo, couldn't be me. So thank you, moderators. Thank you, Rant Packers. I love saying that now. The Rant Packer. We just gonna have to keep it there, right? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment afterwards, and I will see you tomorrow for an edited video. An edited video. An edited video. Is it? Maybe. So much so. See? This person's got Diddy on the mind. Let me find out. Do you need some baby oil, Hagar? Hey, Hagar Garcia. 2 last names for a fucking full name. All right, y'all. We'll see you later. Take care. I'll talk to you in the next one. Make 'em mad, make 'em mad, make 'em mad. And it's not beeping either. Yeah. I don't even know why we need to say it. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Oh, top fans. No, top fans. Allison is number 1. Allison, you were number 1 for this live stream. Belchan, you were number 2. DW, you were number 3. Axel was number 4. Xavier was number 5. Tito, you were number 6. Stephanie was 7. David was 8. Liam was 9. And Purple Eater 42 was 10. I like these leaderboards. Those are fun. All right. See y'all for the next one. Bye.